Hello. All right, well, I know that on the East Coast, it is actually Saturday. I know. So I don't even know if anyone's going to actually be on live, but here on the West Coast, it is still Friday. And since I haven't come to you yet with a frequently asked question Friday, I wanted to talk a little bit about the nEI and as a nutrametrix consultant, how you should and shouldn't be talking about the nEI. And the reason why this topic is so dear to me right now is because I'm in San Diego and we are just wrapped up day one. Hey, Diana, you should go to bed. I should go to bed. We should all be sleeping. But this is an important topic, so I wanted to come to you guys this Friday, so I made sure that we got this done. And I'm in San Diego. We finished up day one of our nutrametrix consultant training. This is going to end 2016. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I am hoping that my voice stays for the rest of the weekend. And so while we are here with nutrametrix, going on in the same hotel is the Educational Institute, our nEI. And I don't know if you guys know, but it is a completely separate entity than nutrametrix. So in any public forum, we're actually not allowed to talk about them at the same time. We're not allowed to publish them on the same pieces of paper because we don't want to have any sort of conflict of interest between nutrametrix and the Educational Institute. And I think that's really important, and I don't know if everyone knows that. So when talking about the nEI, it's not we have CME and CEU accredited courses with nutrametrix. We don't. That's not the case. It's a completely separate entity. It's in a whole different way, and I just want you to know that it's not that we have it. You know, you can say there is a great course available. They're what's called, you know, the nutrametrix Educational Institute, the nEI. It is CME and CEU accredited for NPs and medical doctors. Any other practitioners can certainly submit the course curriculum and agenda, and we haven't had anyone not get approved for CMEs or CEUs with some of our other types of practitioners. But it's not that we put it on as nutrametrix. It's not affiliated with nutrametrix. It's completely separate, and that keeps all the bias out of it, and that's what allows them to keep their accreditation. So it's really important as we have our volunteer army, which is you guys, of nutrametrix consultants, that you keep the integrity of the nEI, you keep the integrity of the courses, and you're not talking about it as nutrametrix offers it, that we offer it, that it's our course, because that's just not the case. And so I don't know if anyone has been confused about that. That's something that's a little bit confusing, I think, for me years ago, and now that I understand just how important it is and how important it is to keep the integrity of it. And so, well, what do? We still do need to talk about it. You know, we still should encourage our nutrametrix consultants and our health professionals to bring this up in conversation. But again, to speak of it as a totally different entity. Next year, the nEI will be putting on a course right outside Tyson's Corner, which is in Virginia, in that area. And that is going to be in the fall. That'll be in, I think it's September. I can get back to you. I'll post it in the comments. I'll look it up tomorrow. Brain's a little fried after day one. There has been some confusion about our nutrametrix health professional and implementation training. That will be happening in March. It's a 3-day course this year since we're only having one of them. It's in March in Niagara Falls, New York. It is March 17th, 18th, and 19th. It's $395 this year for health professionals for the 3-day course. So that is put on by nutrametrix. It's a really great discussion. It's a peer-to-peer discussion about nutrametrix, the products, implementation, and it's just a cool environment because it's really interactive, and you'll have a medical doctor sitting next to a physical therapist, sitting next to a chiropractor and an acupuncturist, and they have these really cool interdisciplinary discussions about using nutraceuticals in their practice, about clinical studies, case studies, things that they've seen, and that is put on by nutrametrix. And so I just want you to know the differences, just my little public service announcement for this week, and to know when the courses are coming up for 2017, since we are having only one nutraMetrix health professional implementation and product training next year. Oh, that looks like I'm losing connection. I think Facebook is saying, Sarah, you need to go to bed because you have 2 more full days of training. So let me know if you, thank you, Kathy. Kathy, you need to go to bed too. Oh, Richard, you can't tell me I look tired. That's just mean. No, thank you. I think I have bad lighting, but I am a little bit tired because I'm still on East Coast time, so it's like midnight for my body right now. But thank you. And I want to know if you have successfully marketed an nEI course to your health professional, what was the difference? What made sense? I want to know. I have 2 health professionals from my organization that are here at the nEI course, and they're really enjoying it. And one of the difference makers was that they had to get CMEs and CEUs anyways, and this is what they wanted to learn about. They wanted to learn about nutritional interventions. They wanted to learn about health and wellness. They wanted to further their education. So one is an RN and one is an NP. And so who have you had? Who have you marketed the course to? Kathy Bear, I know you have a friend of yours who's here, so how have you marketed that? I know we got Betsy in. I know she's not financially connected to you, but you do spend some time together in Orange County. So what attracted Betsy? And Betsy actually, I think, registered the day before or day of. It was a really cool story. So it's always great when people reach out and say, is there room last minute? Unfortunately for this San Diego NC training, we were totally sold out. We went over capacity, added some more seats, so we're at 275 people. It's been a really great training, and I hope to see you at a training in 2017 if you haven't been or you're due soon. Or if you're building, our curriculum really has changed. Anyone that's here, if you want to just say what you think is different, if you've been before and what's going on this weekend. The energy in the room is just so awesome. That's going to keep me going. But I promise tomorrow morning I'm going to get my cup of coffee, get a really great breakfast in, and anyone that is here, like Kathy Bear, I will see you tomorrow morning. But let's continue to keep the integrity of our nEI. Let's continue to market it successfully. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate it. Trying to make up for it. I don't know. But I hope everyone has a great night, and I will see you next Friday. If you have a question that you want to be featured on an upcoming episode of Frequently Asked Question Friday, just do me a favor and email nutraMetrix at nutrametrix.com with the subject Frequently Asked Question Friday, and I would love to answer that. Again, my name is Sarah Tegender. I'm your National Sales Manager, making this your most effective and efficient year yet with nutraMetrix. Good night.